We're about to have Jhonni Blaze from Love of Hip Hop ATL in the building live with us, little ins and outs, what she has going on. As far as right now, new singles or new albums she is working on in the midst right now. About to go check her out right now. Bear with me. For those of you just checking in, we about to have Jhonni Blaze check in with us with the Hype Magazine today. So give me 1 second, about to go live with her. As soon as she clicks in, we about to go live. Learn a little bit what she has going on. She was just out here in Miami not too long ago. Jhonni Blaze, lit at the office. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, family? Hope everything's good with you. Your family's good and healthy and everything. About to go live with Jhonni Blaze momentarily. As soon as we link in with her, we about to go live with Miss Jhonni. In 1 second. Jay, what's going on with you? Shout out to Hot Just Jay in the building live right now. Yeah, I actually just sent her a request. It was waiting for her to come live. Kedra. As soon as we link in with her, we're gonna crank up. I sent her a request though, Kedra. I sent her a link to get on there. I don't know. Waiting for her right now. What's up, John? Are you smoking hookah? What's going on, family? How you doing?
Hey.
Jhonni Blaze in the building. For those who don't know Jhonni, can you let them know a little bit about yourself and who you are and what you got going on?
Yeah. What's up, you guys? My name is Jhonni Blaze. I'm a recording artist. I sing, I play instruments, up to 6 instruments. I write.
I think the feed stopped.
And I have I don't know what y'all heard, but I sing, I play instruments. I'm a recording artist. I compose, produce. Um, I'm dope as hell. I was recently on Love and Hip Hop, Growing Up in Hip Hop, and also I'm recently currently filming for Growing Up in Hip Hop. And I have a single that's coming out April 24th called Yeah, produced by Dre Beats. It was written by Mark, Steve, me. It's just a really dope, and Slick that also wrote. And it's a really dope record. But hi, everyone.
That's dope. That's dope. Now let's talk about, I would say, the evolution of Jhonni Blaze. Now, how did Jhonni Blaze, that name, even come about?
Um, I was an ex-dancer. At the time, I was a dancer, and I had porcelain doll for my name, and I'm like, that doesn't fit. The hell is that? So I was like, you know what? Let me figure out a name. And I heard my stepbrother at the time say Jhonni Blaze, and I'm like, hey, that's dope. What's that? And somebody told me that I believe it was Method Man, Redman that had the name. So I switched the wording of it, like how to spell it, and then I kept it, and it stayed with me, and it fit me. I felt it's very boyish, I have a girl boyish kind of attitude, and I'm just like, oh, it fits me. Let me keep it, and I did.
Right. So what even got you inspired to even want to do it in music?
Music is born in me. It's mine. It's something that I feel like everybody has a gift inside of them. And I feel that it's up to us to not find it, but just feel it and it'll come naturally, especially if it's a gift. I've been playing since I've been out the womb, like just hearing things,
Right.
everything, even as a human being, like just being in society, like when conversations are going on, I'll sit there and I'll be talking to somebody, but I'm listening to the conversation that someone's having on the left and the right of me. So I've always been like a person that just loves sounds. So I sing the piano. I used to tap it and run. Stop touching the piano. All right, watch. Watch what I do. By the time I was like 7, 6, 7, I was playing classical music, Mozart, Wolfgang. Just classical music that just was amazing to my ears, jazz. And then my grandfather would take me to church, and that's how kind of like the singing came about. It was a lady that used to play piano and sing it at the time Alicia Keys was out, and I was like, you know what, I think I could sing. And I'm like, let me put this together. And I put it together and I'm like, this is dope. I think I got something. And it's
Right.
just been with me ever since. Like my mom got me a guitar, but we didn't know, I write with my right hand. And she gave me a right-sided guitar, and I'm like, it feels weird. So I was playing upside down for like years. I still play upside down to now. And then we figured it out. We were like, you think you need a lefty? I'm like, a lefty for a right-hand person, a person that raised with the right hand. And my mom's like, yeah. So it fit. Jimi Hendrix, if some of you guys music-wise know about Jimi Hendrix, he played upside down, but mine was by accident. So it just always been with me, through me dancing, through me acting, through whatever I went through in my life. It's always been with me.
That's definitely dope.
Thanks.
Good grounded roots and background as far as musically, because that's I think a lot of even the singers myself. This is just my personal opinion, of course, in church background. Um, Now let me ask you this: the music that you typically create, how would you describe it?
Fun, me, different. You get different vibes, different feelings. You might be going through a bad day. You might want to hear a happy song, though. I got that. You want sad me? I got that. You want something to uplift you? I got that. You want something that's everlasting, that no matter when you hear this record, it will always make you feel a positive thing. I'm cool with that. Music is to be something that you take time on, that you make sure that it lasts when you're gone. And 20, 30, 50, 100 years, it still means something when that record is played and it touches people without you existing in the world. And that's when you pass on and stuff. So that's my goal, and that's my feeling towards it. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. Now, before you even, because of course you write your own music too, right?
I write my own music, but I have writers too, which
Ain't no
I'm
wrong
cool.
with that.
Yeah, I love it. A lot of people are afraid to say that, not me, because I know what I'm capable of as far as
Right.
music. But as far as having other people and show their talent, and then it shows through me, their gift, um, I think is amazing. So yeah, I have writers.
So, what is your creative process as far as when you're coming up with a new song? What do you do?
Honestly, um, I smoke. You know what I'm saying? I'm a pothead. I smoke weed. It helps me. I've been through a lot. I'm 7 years, about actually 8 years of not doing any heavy drugs or anything like that. I only smoke weed. I don't drink. I'll drink like maybe a wine or something. So I definitely have wine there. Um, my mind has to be right. I don't use my phone. I don't have a lot of people in my sessions, and just candles. I love candles. It's just a vibe.
Yeah,
So it doesn't take a lot for me to get in my mode. Um, it's just all in what I feel. What is the goal of what we're doing? I don't want to just record just to record. Every song has to be a hit, or either something that somebody can feel or touch. And over time, it becomes something special. And that's just pretty much my whole little area my little thing that I do when it comes down to recording.
so, oh yeah, I do want to tell you too. Do appreciate you coming through the office. I'm out here in Miami.
Oh,
Uh,
I heard you when you was like, yeah, she came through the office. Yeah, because you know what it is as an artist, especially, um, coming out and people starting to finally see you and stuff, it's like, you don't give it. Well, for me, I don't care if it's 10 people in that mug. Like, it could be 20 people. I don't care. I'm going to sing like it's packed out because those 10 or 20 or 5 or 200 people are going to tell somebody else. So I really enjoyed myself there. It was real fun.
Oh yeah, appreciate it. Wish you could stay little longer, but you know, due to now what's going on in the city, who knows when everybody's gonna be able to go back outside without a curfew.
It'll be soon. You just got to stay prayed up and you got to be positive. Me, I feel like this is the time. You know how everybody be like, yeah, social media got people thinking that they popping in real life. Yeah, people think they're popping in real life on social media. Then you got real life when you popping in real life, and then you got that inside life. So let's see who could be popping in inside life, get their stuff and their priorities in check. So when we go outside, you feel me? Because when I go outside, from billboards to buses to every TV station, if I could get it, when I could get it, not if, I'm going to make sure that my music is seen and heard. And that's what everybody should be taking this time to get their stuff in order and be ready for when we do go out. But this is definitely a test for people.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel like the internet has impacted just the music business in general?
It shows people what they need to improve on as artists. For me, being inside, it just, I promised myself and I did 7 songs, 7 videos, and I'm independent, put 150,000 behind it as far as marketing and pushing things. And that was me just working. For me, I think the music for artists, it is impacted because you got to think about what's your low points now that you can't use outside. What can you do to, and your group and your team or whatever you call them, what can you do to push and use social media? Perfect example, Tory Lanez, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? Quarantine radio, like,
Oh, you was viral.
it's something that I didn't ask for. It's what do you want? Okay, now everybody see me twerking, playing piano. We all know that. Now when they go to my feed, what do I put on there for them to see it? My music. Hey, I do promo for $50 for 1 hour. All my hustles, all my gifts should be posted because now all that traffic, me and Wiz Khalifa smoking, doing our smoke challenge. Now I got his fan base looking at me. Who is this? Why is Wiz Khalifa on live with her? Now when they go over to my page, it's nothing but music or either I'm playing the piano or something. You just got to use it. And I feel like people need to focus on that. That's how it impacted. It's showing you your strengths and your weaknesses so that you can up those weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I see how it's impacted the music industry. It shouldn't change. The only thing is you can't go outside, but people can still see you on social media, so use it. A lot of people won't be able to succeed in that because they don't know the value of it, or either they've never tried it because they so yeah.
Um, Now let me ask you this: what would you be doing right now if you weren't singing?
Meditating, getting some money, hustle, invest in something like I'm doing. Besides music, I do have goals that I want to do, books, hair products, as far as hair and stuff. I'm just looking around in my world of what is needed for females and males, and what can I put my money to and invest in things. Like, if I wasn't doing music, I would definitely be an investor. A great one too, because I came from nothing. So even though I splurge here and there, this quarantine helped me to save and really value and be humble. So I would definitely be an investor. I'm definite. I'm big on community work, even outside of quarantine. Like, I'm big on humanitarian work. It's just I'm independent, so I'm not seen on the level of Rihanna or whatever. But it, in time, it will. You got to always think positive for it. So that's what I would be, an investor. Real estate, probably. But overall an investor, a CEO of something, which I'm building in the process at 29. So it's just, you have these goals and you attack them. So I would be an investor.
That's definitely dope. Dope. Which I mean, you still can be, as an artist as
Oh, I
well.
am. That's
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm
Okay.
already doing that now. Like, I'm already
Okay.
putting
Dope.
my little things to goals and stuff I want to do. So that's why I know that I would be an investor if I wasn't. But I'm doing both at the same time. I just have
Dope.
a dope ass team that it's not stressful because I got now people that I either put in position or pay and stuff like that to make sure that that's done. But yeah, I'm doing that as well. Yeah. So.
Most definitely. Now, let me ask you this. When you're out performing overseas or on a big stage, what is your favorite song to perform to your fans?
Hmm. Um, all my records, because they're all new. Um, that's what I came to do and show the world. So it would be my records. I would say Bon Appetit. Some of these records aren't out yet. Round and Round is out. Little favorite because I have a band now. I've always wanted a female band. I have a female band of dancers, so it's entertaining. It's fun. It's not just me singing. I'm giving you everything, and this is what I looked at when I would look at like Beyonce and all these artists that I looked up to and still do. Performing wise. So those are the records I like.
In your opinion, because you've definitely been in the game on all aspects from, industry wise, TV, if there's one thing that you could change about the industry, what would it be?
Nothing. The industry, is how it is for a reason. There's nothing that I wouldn't say there's nothing that we can do, but as far as you gotta, it's not agree. It's like a contract. Like what comes with it. It's more than just being an artist. You got to take that criticism. You have to take people wanting to change you. You losing weight, you gaining some weight, or you doing a campaign. You not doing this, and it can make your career slump or plummet. I wouldn't want it no other way because it teaches you the value of why you're doing it and why did you want it so bad. You don't have to sell yourself and still be successful. So I wouldn't change anything. It's how you want to come in and create something. You know what I'm saying? Like when I do, and I'm seeing it over time, me growing as an artist and my fan base and everything, and I've done it my way. I just calm my temper down. You just got to look at things. You know what I'm saying? You got to sometimes shut up. Like somebody asked me that in the interview. They were like, what did you do? I was like, I shut up. I actually calmed down because myself was keeping me from what I needed to be successful. So I wouldn't change anything because it's millions of ways to get in this industry and be successful. You signed up for this. You know that it's not going to be easy. You know that it's not going to be the best days. It's going to be some great days. Financially, it's going to be up and down. And me going through that and that experience that I've been going through, I would do it all over again. The cries, the not understanding. I play 6 instruments. I sing. Why is this not happening? Why won't nobody pay attention to me? Well, you was on TV fighting. People are scared. Some people don't want to deal with that. So change it. And it's just, I wouldn't have it no other way. So I don't know if that's my opinion. It's just, it comes with it. What do you, how bad do you want it, but enough to keep your sanity and to keep yourself?
You know what? I was actually just having a conversation with somebody today, and I already rock with you. Like we, of course, we got people in the same circle, so I indirectly, and of course, I'm from Atlanta, so I've known you for years. But I've been living in Miami probably about 3.5 years.
Yeah.
My love and respect for you has gone up even more
Oh,
because
you know what's crazy? I like doing these lives and these interviews because people, even how I'm talking now, like how we're conversing, like people look at me and be like, yo, I thought a whole nother character, voice, everything. I could get gritty when I need to, but without touching somebody, without taking it there, without disrespecting them, I can still get my point across. So I appreciate you for having me on here because it's like people don't know this side of me, and I am showing this not slowly, but as quick as I can because I'm in a whole nother realm. I had to change a lot. You feel me? I had to change so much because I wanted to, not because so people could pay attention to me, but because for myself. And because I did it for myself, I feel like that is the reason why I'm becoming successful. And people do want to do lives with me and talk and, know my life and what I'm like. Because this is me every day. As long as I got my blunt and some music and a person to record me and people to hear me, I'm cool. You feel me? Like my parents don't want for nothing. emergency money I never thought that I could have. I have now income, and it's like, damn, I don't want to be the rich girl that ain't doing nothing. I want to give to people. Like, I get off to that. Seeing somebody smile, like, that's everything. And people don't know that about me. But now they do. So, and that's because of people like you. So, that interview me. So I appreciate you. Hats off to you.
Oh yeah, so I appreciate you. But the key thing that you just said, because I mean, this I might, we definitely all have our story. At the end of the day, it's where we want to be in life.
Of course.
And for you to even acknowledge that you felt like, well, you came to the conclusion that the things that was going on, you asking questions, why is this happening? Why is this happening? And you're like, okay, well, maybe if I could change this, I might have different results.
Yes.
And for a person of your stature to honestly realize that, because it's people that still have possibly have some of your credentials, might even have a little more, that still don't get it.
Yeah, I gotta get it. I'm 29. You know, for women, even though we could look young, for women in all reality, we have an age limit. Not, I wouldn't say, but we do in a way for when we need to break in. And I feel like I've watched and genuinely seen with my own eyes. OT Genesis is a perfect example. When I was a dancer in LA, they used to book me everywhere in LA, long story short, right? This is what you manifest on something. He used to tip me and have people tip me. And he used to tell me, like, yo, man, I've been, thinking about this music shit and all this stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Do it. Like, couple years later, I'm minding my business. I'm like, damn, this song, I'm in love with the Coco. I'm like, damn, who is this artist? The hell is
Yeah,
this on? It's him. And I hit him up. I'm like, yo, homie, like, what? He's like, man, I change things. And that word changes everything. So fast forward to me. I look at all these people that I've seen get that torch passed to them. And it's all about, I've had that torch passed to me so many times. I've seen it. I've held it. Labels wanting to sign me and stuff, and then I mess it up. So I'm like, what can I change? I started praying before I pick up my phone. I stopped doing drugs. I stopped doing all this stuff. And I'm like, damn, like, oh, this is dope. People paying attention to me. So now I got that torch, and it's like, what do you do with it now? Your life is good now. How do you show people? On your platform, show people how to be successful and show them ways and stuff, regardless of what people think. So I definitely feel the torch at the age of 29, and I feel like this is my last one. And I feel like this is my last time that this damn thing gonna come around. Excuse my language, Lord, but it's like, this is it. I'm placing you. What do you want to do with that? And I feel it, and I'm not letting nobody stop me from doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to encourage people through these lives and tell them, like, keep pushing and take out things that don't matter and put things that really mean something to you. So that's about it.
that's definitely dope. For you as an individual, what is some of the best advice that somebody's ever gave
Shut up.
you? That's it.
Shut up, and don't put a time frame on things, because when you put a time frame, you'll blame the whole world for the disappointment, but really it's yourself that you need to be disappointed in.
Right.
Because in music, it's very, very weird. It doesn't have a time frame when it picks you. You know what I'm saying? It could have picked me at 50, and then all I am is a writer, which is still in music. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't have a, but and just to shut up, because sometimes when you say things, it can truly mess up things for you. I wish that, sometimes, but I don't regret anything. But even with the Drake thing, like me and Drake, this man literally looked at me and was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put you with this producer, and you're gonna finish this, and you're gonna do, basically, like, you're about to be fine. Like, music, they gonna know you because I'm Drake. And when I touch stuff and I know you're talented, you're gonna be fine. But what happened with me? My mouth, and being young and feeling like, oh, Drake likes me, this is cool, and oh, he's talking to this girl, I'm mad, let me be jealous, because it's young minded, and mess up something that could have set me off years ago. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's words. You got to be careful with it. The tongue is very vicious. So those are the encouraging things that I would like to tell people is to shut up at times and to not put a time frame on things and value what's important to you.
I definitely those are my categories too. So we definitely on the same page for sure. I guess to dim it down, John is pretty much saying there's no time frame on success.
Oh, of course not. There's
You know
no
what I'm
time.
saying? So when it's your time, it's your time. But
It's your time, honey.
most definitely. What is one of your most useless talents?
There's no such thing. Because every human is capable, or even if you lack something, missing hands or whatever, you're still able to make something great. I sucked at guitar when I first started. Eventually what happened, I play upside down guitar. If you really want to accomplish something, it is what it is. So I don't have a weakness. If that, yeah, I don't have one. Yeah, I don't have one.
So let me ask you this. So who is your industry crush right now? Who do you admire in the industry?
Like music wise.
Music wise, relationship wise, who you got a crush on?
Hold on, I gotta get my charger because I think my phone gonna die and that's gonna suck. Uh, yay. Okay, so my industry crush. I don't have an industry crush. I do have somebody that I like and I'm talking to, but it's private. But before that person, I didn't have an industry like. You know what? I think Joyner is a very handsome guy, and female wise, I think that Doja Cat is so freaking fine. She is too freaking fine.
Doja
That
Cat.
baby fine as hell. Like Doja Cat is popping. Like I love her. So those are the two.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. I didn't even come across Doja Cat before. I guess the whole she went viral. She was talking about Russ.
Doja is freaking lit. It's a perfect example of making a statement and really going with it. She didn't go the usual route. She made a song about a cow saying "ooh," and it went viral. She got
Right.
attention, and when she got everybody's attention, she put up those records, and I'm like, that girl really sings. What the fuck is what? And she blew up. That was her strategy, you know. So that's what I go to say, that there is no code to something like that.
No, there isn't. Well, I say I actually preach it and say it all the time myself. There's no code. I know as
Oh,
far as a way this music business is supposed to work, but whatever works for you, you got to stay consistent at it.
yeah.
Once you find your niche. What is one thing that you can tell your fans if you had anything to say to them?
I fucking love y'all.
Dope.
I love
Now,
you
what
guys
can you?
so much because, whoo, you guys be pushing, honey. They be like, I can't wait till everybody see who you are. I'm gonna be like, I know her since 2006. I'm like, years ago, right? They love me, you know. So I love you guys and keep pushing with me.
Now, you being a female industry, excuse me, a female artist in this industry, what is one thing that you can tell female artists that's up and coming and trying to break into the game?
Honey, stay in shape, work out. If you want to upgrade something, so what? Don't get into that thing of everybody saying, "Oh, you're doing it because you want to know." If you want to do it, do it. If you want some boobs, butt, or whatever, do it the legal way, but do it the right way. If you want to look good, go ahead. If you want to focus on your vocals, get some training. If you need to want to upgrade something, actually do it. There's YouTube, there's social media, there's so much things. Actually use your mouth. That's another thing that women lack. Talk to each other. Can't no girl play piano like me, for example. Can't no girl sing like me. Can't nobody look like me. Can't nobody do the shit that I do. So you have to have that confidence, and that confidence should lead you to be able to converse with women and be comfortable in your own skin. That's how you build your fan base. Every day you should meet at least 25 people and give you your social media somehow. You know what I'm saying? If you really want that shit, when guys try to flirt with you, CEOs or whatever it is, So, look, listen, that's cool. Okay, but I need you to focus on this. And if they can't get with it, then that means that God's trying to tell you it wasn't for you. But don't never listen to a word no, because you can make your own doors. You just got to make that door so strong. And then now it's flipped. Now the switch is flipped. You know what I'm saying? Now you can put people in your door. You can allow people inside your door, inside your sanctuary. But meditate, keep God first, pray before you pick up the phone. It's amazing what things happen. I've done it many times and looked, and oh, it's $5,000 just got sent to me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm breathing after I just prayed. You know what I'm saying? Like all those things. And this go for men too. Like for women especially, you just got to keep your ground. But that's really about it. Find your niche. Find the artist that you love and see what they did. And there's nothing wrong with mimicking something, long as you make it creative for your own. And that's really it.
Now, I want to ask you this question because I know a lot of up and coming artists. They think I think a lot of them get into business for the wrong reasons. They don't understand that, all the work that comes with doing this music business. Can you talk about one of your most epic failures in the music business? Then we're going to talk about your biggest achievement in the music business.
One of my, I wouldn't even say it's a failure, but one of a disappointment to myself, because um it was giving, I wanted to give up at one point. I did. And this is why I'm so positive now. I want to give up because I felt like nobody paid attention. I felt like it wasn't for me. It was maybe not a gift, possibly. And that was a moment for me where I just went cold on music. Like I'm straight. You know, one of my biggest achievements was getting these damn features, like actually working with people. Hey, you want to do a feature? Kevin Gates, you want to do a feature? Let's do a feature. Gunner, send me your email. Send me the records and tell me. Anderson Pack, hey, write to this. Jay White, write to this. SWV, like it switched when I started really being passionate and loving.
We got a little technical difficulty. That's all right.
My bad, you guys. But one of my biggest achievements was having artists actually pay attention to me and wanting to work with me, and it felt really good. It felt really amazing to have that. Kiki Wyatt giving me vocal training in my session, because of my other friend, Kissy Lee, that's an artist. Like things like that, singing and stuff, like, and people looking and collabing with me, like that's amazing, you know?
That's definitely dope. Now, you work with a multitude of celebrities. Now, is anybody that you haven't worked with that you want to work with now?
Oh my God, Summer Walker, Doja Cat, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Joyner, freaking Wiz Khalifa, Tory Lanez, Drake. Like it's just, the list goes on. I just want great music. Neo, because of the writing. T-Pain, The Dream. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So what's next for you?
I'm gonna be dropping a single April 24th, which is called Yeah, and we were gonna drop the EP, but we're gonna slow it down because we want to, stretch it out some because of the quarantine. I got I got 5 out the 7 music videos done, so we're gonna definitely do a lot of marketing with that. And I just want you guys to love these records. It's 2 slow R&Bs, and then the rest is just like that feel good, and we need that type of feel good, twerking in your house, having fun type of music while we're in the home. So stay tuned. I'm so excited.
So let me now, do you think that relationships are important in the industry? If so, then why?
Yes, of course, because you don't know who that person knows. And then it's not that you're being friends with somebody to know who they know or want to eventually collab with somebody or do something, but it's just a genuine thing. When it's genuine and you have genuine relationships with people, you don't know what type of stuff that they would say or do just to encourage you or lift you up. I see all the time, like, not that it's material things, but it could be words. Like, you'll see French going by somebody a Rolex or something, or just because, and you're like, what the hell? Or Offset goes and buys a truck for one of his cousins or something. And it's really because of a genuine friendship. It's not because, oh, what can you do for me? So with that being said, with relationships in industry, it's so important because why wouldn't you want friendships? That's what this world, you got 80 years to live on earth, maybe more, and then you're gone. And when you're past maybe 40 into the middle of 40 to 50, you're living life and you're enjoying. So it's like, why wouldn't you want to build with so many people and have great relationships with people? And then when you go, they tell somebody that's younger than them that's now on earth, now they know great things about you and stuff. It trickles down. It's like a trickle effect. So that's what I be looking for when I want to be your friend. I want you to be my friend. I want us to be friends. And then you don't know what I might do. I might have got a $10 million check, and then you like, man, it was $1 million that just got placed in my account. Yeah, I just did that because I hope you do something with it, network or something. Just thank you for being a friend. Or, hey, I want to check on you. Like, that feels good to have people just be loving, So that's what I'm on. So that's why I'm happy I have great relationships with people now, because I didn't before,
How do you think an artist or a celebrity artist keeps consistency relationships with DJs?
Oh, honey, I got a trick for y'all ass. So on social media, when I say DM me for promo, right? People be using that promo for whatever. Sometimes I DM'd somebody for promo one time. I said, I need you to go under the caption and say, all the DJs, put your @ names. I took all those Instagram names. I DM'd every last one of them, got their number. I got over 4,000 DJ names, right? Now when my single drops, I go and put them in groups and send out the link, send them a drop. Hey, what's up? This your girl, Jhonni Blaze. Shout out to DJ Wolf. Make sure you get my single Little Favorite on all platforms. Wow. That's my thing, right? And then it blasts. And because sometimes DJs won't even take money, they take it and they play it for the simple fact that you even thought to even send me a drop and your single is dope. We don't know if you're about to blow, but your music's great. Okay, so now we know you're about to blow. We heard your record and you gave me a drop. Hell yeah, I'm gonna spin it. Great music, showing love. Hey, you never know. Hey, send me your Cash App. I'm sending you 500. Play my shit for a whole month. It's about networking. DJs are very important. I do that all the time. I just told
Now, in your person,
and y'all
what'd you
I hope they take that and use that.
say? I hope so too.
Because I got
Your
over
person,
4,500 DJs in my thing. So if you want to DM me and get
4,500 DJs, and I assure you, artists don't even got 10.
And they all respond.
That's love right there. That's love. Now, you being in the industry, and of course, this being in this industry, you cannot have a budget or money. As far as for up and coming artists, what is the actual budget that you think it would take for artists to get the buzz they need to and get where they need to be?
You don't want to never put a number on something, remember? Because if you don't have anything, you're going to become frustrated. So what you do is, with people, when I didn't have nothing, I had my friends. I literally had my friends. Hey, man, I'm about to go to FedEx, spend like $30. Hey, man, you think wherever you at, you think you can staple these wherever you at, man, my thing. And that's how you build it. Then you got to think about a job. You got to think about your job when you get your check, what little things that you could put to the side, maybe $10. That $10 add up. That dollar adds up. Now you got $500 at the end of the month. All right, what do I need to do? I need to find people that got a great studio, can record me and won't charge me and stuff. Think about their, all that stuff. Get my EP going and stuff. You might want to go to events that you see. If you're in your city, you need to find the clubs. Go to the clubs and meet that DJ. Had that extra, okay, I made $500 this month of saving this money. Let me give about $50. Amen. I need to talk to you. I need to network with you. Can you show me some stuff? Some other DJs. You got to talk. That's the thing. Talking is free. And people don't use it. And it's free and it will get you far. You don't have to have money. Sometimes you do not have to have money. Now, everything is not money, but you eventually, yes. But talking can get you far because you don't know who knows who. And all about how you represent yourself. If you ain't got a lot of money, that's cool. You might have some sweatpants. Long as your hygiene is another thing. When you are speaking to people, make sure your breath smell good and you got your hygiene. Hi, how are you? My name is Jhonni Blaze. I sing and I play a bunch of instruments. I'm trying to get in this industry. Do you know anybody? If they say no, cool. But if they say yes, I know 300 people. I know this and this person. This falls into the category of what we were talking about with friendships and stuff. So I don't know if that works for everybody, but I'm just a different person. I've always been outgoing. I've always been a person. Hi. You going to know who I am. If I'm a stripper, hi, I'm Jhonni Blaze. I sing, but I'm about to twerk for you. What's up? You need a lap dance? Like, that's my character. And it works for me. It works. It might sound crazy, but it works for me. And that's what I try to encourage people to be, is out of their shell. Be yourself. Talk. So
That's definitely dope. Jhonni, we really appreciate you today. I do want to say too, the other time we were in contact was at your video shoot on the west side with I forgot one of TK and Cash. I think it was TK.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the
Yep.
west side over there.
Yep.
Yeah, I was there. Again, appreciate you coming out of Miami. Could you let everybody know again with your social media where they can follow you at and all your
Yes.
platforms?
Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Jhonni Blaze, Facebook, Chappelle Von Christian Jackson. That's my real name. Yes, my Instagram is my real name. My mama German Black, my daddy Black. I was born in Moody Air Force Base, Valdosta, Georgia, but I lived everywhere. So people think I'm from Houston, which I love, New York, which I love, ATL, which I love. But you can also follow me on my Instagram, JZAPALVONKRISHNA. Make sure you get my single April 24th. I'm just trying to think of everything. Yeah, and I love you guys. Be safe, be positive, be healthy, be kind to each other. Put a plan together, because when we go outside, honey, you're going to see me. I don't
But
care
what's your first thing you gonna do when you let off punishment?
Oh, I'm going to all the clubs that I already prepaid that I'm going to do my promo in. And
Lit.
we do get let out that day. I'm actually going to wait 2 weeks in and then go outside, so it'll just be comfortable for me. Yeah, I'm not playing. I got stuff to do. Yeah. I need them to see me. I need them to see me, Hype Magazine. I need them to see me.
Oh, you already know. We already know. We got you. We appreciate you, Jhonni. We appreciate you locking in. Everybody who tune in. It's the Hype Underground. The beautiful Jhonni Blaze. Love and Hip Hop ATL. Follow her ASAP. Jhonni, we appreciate you.
Thank you so much. I love you.
All right, love you too. 100.
All right.
Y'all appreciate y'all tuning in with Jhonni. The Hype Underground. Shout out to Hype Just J. Go to the website, www.thehypemagazine.com. This Saturday, we're back at it from 12 to 5. We'll have Vito, the singer, again. He's supposed to be there with us today. But shout out to him. He just had a newborn child. Vito, the singer, if you don't know who he is, he wrote for Usher. He wrote for Chris Brown. He wrote for Ella Mays, a Grammy-nominated platinum producer and writer, excuse me. But we're going to be tuning in with him and a few other people this Saturday. Appreciate y'all. Follow me on social media at AROFTHE Streets, STREETS. It's DJ Capo. I appreciate y'all. Hype this J. You already know. And shout out to the whole Hype family team. We out.